All right, so this video is going to look at just 4 characters in the IPA. These are lines through circles. And I don't know, if you're having difficulty with these symbols, then use it. If not, don't, as always. Let's just dive right into it, of course. Here are the 4 symbols that are basically just a line through a circle. Now, um, first of all, we have to remember that vowels are always short. So the top 2 of those symbols are vowels. The bottom 2, which stretch from the sort of the height of tall consonants down to the baseline, those are consonants. So the only ascending element we ever have on vowels is the dots on I's, and that doesn't apply to these. And the only vowel with a descender that goes below the normal baseline is the lowercase y. So the slashed O, this one on the left, and the barred O are vowels, but phi and theta, being tall, have to be consonants. For the vowels, the slashed O, that's the lowercase o with a diagonal stroke, is a close mid-front rounded vowel, and the barred O, that's lowercase o with a horizontal line through it, is a close mid-central rounded vowel. So you could think of that line through the O as a balance. That's what I mean, like think of it as a balance. And when the tongue's at the front of the mouth, that's left in the standard IPA chart, the balance tips down on the left. I'm using my left, I should use your left. It tips down on the left, and when the tongue is in the center, the balance is level. So when we see this symbol that represents a front vowel, which shows up at the left side of the chart, that balance is tipping down on the left. But this represents a central vowel, so that line is balanced. I don't know. It's a stretch, but that's something at least to hold on to if you're having difficulty with those sounds. Now for these consonants, for me, my best bet for these is knowing their names. This one is phi, and this one is theta. If you know that, then you're probably set, because phi starts with a th sound. Now I'm using my English labiodental sound, but you could think pi. It has that bilabial fricative, or a labial fricative anyway. So that should help you remember which one that is. And theta, of course, starts with the th sound, that dental fricative, voiceless dental fricative, exactly what you want. If you don't, it might help to think of these characters as emoticons. Now I realize I'm dating myself here. Emoji are the thing these days. Back when I was a university student, we didn't have emoji, so we had to use punctuation symbols to cobble together faces, and they were always sideways because the colon was the eyes and they were one above the other. So when they're sideways and you have that phi character, that sideways, that could be lips, and then that's sort of the slit of the mouth through the lips. So it's a labial sound. Whereas this, and again, think you're sideways, if you have an open mouth and you have the gap between your teeth, there's the gap between the teeth. So that's like a th sound. But yeah, again, remember to tilt your head if you're using that mnemonic, because they only work sideways. It's exactly the opposite if you think of them upright. I really hope this isn't making things more difficult, but that's at least something to try to hang your memory tricks on for these 4 symbols.